Welcome back. Welcome back to Barbara's Den. And this video is about John Lewis. And he has passed on at age 80. For some reason, I keep expecting this man to die. Because whoever the other guy is, he died, and I kept getting him mixed up with John Lewis. I don't know why. But when I saw it, I said, oh, okay. For some reason, I just keep seeing this man there. But anyway, according to the article, it says, Representative John Lewis, the civil rights icon who fight for racial justice, began in the Jim Crow South and ended in the halls of Congress, died Friday night, which is apparently died tonight. Well, it's Saturday right now, so he died Friday night, 12 minutes ago. No, actually, he died 12 minutes ago, but anyway, because right now it's 12:11. But anyway, the Jim Crow South. Yep. I was born and raised in the Jim Crow South. My mom just passed a month ago. Today they're 12/12. Angel number 12/12. Completion, whatever. Yes. So my dad died 2016. My mama died a month ago on the 17th. And now my sister, she's in whatever, I don't know. But, she's here, but really not here. She's unresponsive. She's on a ventilator, claims she got COVID. I wish she get it from, no clue. Because she was in a residential home with a bunch of other residential people. So how she get it, I don't know. But anyway, right now, she's just there, and I'm a little bit stressed about it because she did a DPA, dual power of attorney, that she did not want to be kept alive the way she is, but because I got siblings that don't respect people's wishes, I can't let go. So she's just there. Anyway, I wrote a poem about it, about her. I wrote it a couple of nights ago, and it is what it is. But anyway, the Georgia lawmaker had been suffering from stage 4, 4 pancreatic cancer since December. And it's been almost a year. He was 80. The son of Alabama sharecropper. My parents weren't sharecroppers. I was born in the cotton fields. My mom and dad my daddy was in the tobacco field where he's what you call it, that cropping of tobacco. And then they putting it on the tractor and they take it to the barn, and my mama stringing up. I was a little girl and I loved stringing up that tobacco. Me and my little sister, that's what I'm talking about. Me and her used to string up that tobacco like the grown people. But anyway, so he was a sharecropper, and I guess that's why he could get what he did. Because those that grew up in that cotton field picking that cotton, literally picking the cotton like the I say like those in slavery. They got the ones picking the cotton, then they got the those in the house. So we were in the cotton. I remember that was like 6 years old, and I remember picking cotton like yesterday when the cotton gin come in and all of that, whatever. But anyway, he served in the Congress for more than 3 decades, 30 years, pushing the causes he championed as an original freedom rider challenging segregation, discrimination, and injustice in the Deep South. issues reverberating today in the Black Lives Matter movement. Preaching ain't doing nothing for those that came through the Deep South, Jim Crow, like my parents were, and I asked my mom about, because I don't even know nothing about Jim Crow, even though I grew up in the South, in the country and all of that. And I asked my mom about Jim Crow, because I didn't know what Jim Crow was until I started getting on YouTube and internet and researching and find out what it is. So I just wanted to ask my mom. I said, maybe ask my mama if she remember Jim Crow, because I never heard her mom and daddy talk about it. So I asked her about it. She said, Jim Crow. It's terrible, Jim Crow. Terrible. And I looked at mama, and I ain't said nothing else. And it's like she just blocked it out her mind and went on like the conversation never come on. I said, it was pretty horrible. My daddy told me a little bit about it when I was a little girl trying to get my license. He had me driving the car and telling me the story. So I understood a little bit of it, but he didn't tell me that much. So I didn't experience it, because coming up, our parents did not tell their children what they said they think they should have told us. But why should we be traumatized like them? They want a better life for us, and I guess that's what he's 80. He's like 21 years older than me. If his birthday already came, then he'll be 20 years older than me, or 21, whichever. Which is about the age my mama had me. So he came up through Jim Crow. I don't know if he was a sharecropper, so I don't know. But I know a lady, her and her husband, her parents were sharecroppers, so I don't understand the sharecropper thing so much, because we was the one picking the cotton. Then you had those that own property. We didn't own any property. We live on the white man property, so that's the difference. Sharecroppers own their property, and they plant their fields, and they work it hard, and then they gave the white man that sold them the property half or everything or whatever like that. I didn't do too much research on it, so I don't really understand all of that, but I have some understanding of it, even though I didn't live it. But anyway, along with Martin Luther King Jr., and we see Portia is taking that route of her granddaddy, who marched with Martin Luther King. And now I guess Portia going to replace him. I don't know. He was an organizer to the march on Washington in '63, a seminal moment in the civil rights movement that led the passage of voting rights for blacks 2 years later. Voting rights. We just vote just to stay oppressed, stay on the bottom, whatever. Anyway, he became a community activist and member of the Atlanta City Council before winning a seat in the Congress in '86. Okay, he would go on to become a bestseller author, and in 2011 was awarded the nation's highest civilian award, the Presidential Medal of Freedom. Freedom is an illusion, especially for black people. And Black Lives Matter is an illusion, especially for black people. Because Black Lives Matter is not moving, it's not being moved through the black community by black people. It's being moved through the black community by people in black suits and whatever. Anyway, all these years later, he is known as the conscience of the United States Congress. The conscience. He's the conscience. Okay. Still speaking his mind on issues of justice and equality. So, what good is it speaking your mind on justice and equality? And justice and equality never going anywhere. when just inequality literally doesn't exist, especially especially among black people. ADOS, Black Americans. Obama said in 2011, as he was bestowing the Medal of the Freedom, well, Obama said that, and generations from now, when parents teach their children what is meant by courage, the story of John Lewis will come to mind, and Americans will know, and Americans who knew that change could not wait for some other person or some other time, whose life is a lesson in fierce urgency of now, which in the black community has actually meant nothing. So with all of this here, it hasn't gotten black people have what I told my husband. I said, this is what you call the Great Awakening. When he said something and he's about to sleep and in a coma, as deep as we can get, based on the conversations he says. But anyway, yep, the civil rights for black people stopped in 1964 and ended when they thought they won, just to be overridden by the Civil Rights Act of 1965 that brought in immigrants, Hispanics, Latinos, Mexicans, Puerto Ricans, black Africans, etc., etc., etc. All of them came in and they do very well. But they want to try to convince ADOS Black Americans that we are this and we are that. I'm like, and just because we not hearing it, we get called all kind of names. Oh, you trash. Oh, you stupid. Oh, you need to read history. Oh, you don't know your history. Oh, why don't you do this? It's working for you. I don't know no ADOS that is working for, so why in the world would I want to do things the way you doing it? Yes, it's working for all you black immigrants that were born here. So that makes you black. So that makes you Black Americans and make you African Americans, because all your parents are from Africa, Dominican, Caribbean, wherever you're from. But ADOS is just here. We're the complete foundation of America. We are the commodity. We're the money. And now everything is going digital. I'm not sure if it's going to still be on the backs of African Americans. But it seems like they're still trying to do that, because I heard a thing about the Floridians, 1.5 million that let out of jail. They got to pay all kind of fees to vote, and if they vote, they will go to jail. You know, all kind of stuff. So basically continuing to fund this old society off the backs of ADOS Black Americans. Anyway, John Lewis has died. Apparently, either a few minutes ago or a few hours ago. It's just not coming through, so that means he probably just died a few minutes ago or something. But anyway, that's it for this video. So if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel, because I'm trying to hit that 1,000. And I will see you next time. Bye.